Hey everybody, it's Peter. It's day 10, April 10th of Savvy Sexy Social's vlog every day in April. So it looks like I finally jumped on the bandwagon and we're taking off here. So I figure I'll just do quickie ones for the rest of the month instead of trying to cram 9 to 10 days into one big video because that gets a little long. So today's subject was guilty pleasures. What's your favorite thing? And actually I cheated a little bit today. What I did already was I took a picture. I usually 2 to 3 times a week when I'm running errands, I'll stop off to have my afternoon snack to keep my sugars going. There's a place in the Toronto and where I live in Markham, Ontario in Canada called Milestones. They're sort of a what we used to call in the 90s T10, trendy, tacky, and new. They do sort of fusion foods, that sort of thing. The menu's not so keen on me because they like using a lot of spice in almost every other dish they make. But they do use Starbucks coffee, which is really good. And the one guilty pleasure is they have what's called a chocolate ganache torte, which is really, really good. And it's actually made for people that have gluten issues, because what they do is they make the crust is made out of, I think, some kind of a crushed nut. I'm not sure what kind of nut they use. So if you have a nut allergy, it's not good for you. But if you're gluten-free, hey, there's no, flour, dough, yeast, whatever that people that are, gluten restrictions can't have. But what makes it even more of a guilty pleasure, because of, I mentioned in my previous video, because of one of my meds gives me a really scratchy throat, if you can probably hear it. So what I do is I figured out a way to work around it. So what I do is I scrape off the ganache and I just eat that. But it's great. It goes nice with a nice strong coffee, a little bit of water on the side. And, that's what I have. That's basically my new comfort food. And it's a pretty good guilty pleasure. So that's it. And so if you want to check it out, if you look down below where my information is, you'll see I have my Instagram and my Twitter. And if you're following me, I actually hashtagged it SSSVEDA with a picture, so you can go check out what it looks like. Another note about it too, normally it comes with a caramel sauce that they drizzle over top with icing sugar. Now the ganache itself has a ton of sugar on its own. So I asked for like nothing, because one time I did accidentally have it and I forgot to tell them to take the caramel sauce off. And I could feel it like about 10 minutes later, my sugar started going up slightly. They also have supposedly a really nice cheesecake, what I also tried. But that too, I got halfway through the cheesecake. The cheesecake was, this thick. Normally cakes are like, I'm used to cakes like that. The ganache torte is this thick, or a half decent cheesecake is that thick. But this cheesecake they offer is like that thick, and a normal, pie wedge shape. But I tried it one time because one of the waitresses, oh, you got to try it, oh, it's just so wonderful. So I did try it, but I got that one too. I got halfway through, and after that, I could already feel the sugar going up. So I'm like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Ganache torte is a nice hit, for me during the day. And like I said, it's my new comfort food. If I'm feeling kind of off or bad, if I'm doing my rounds, then I'll stop by there, have the ganache and the coffee. I'm good to go for the rest of the day. So, like if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it, and subscribe. I'm still hovering around 37, 38 right now, but I do offer other videos, so check out the rest of my channel, see if anything grabs you, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next VEDA. Ciao.